Have you ever gone swimming in the ocean before and seen plastic bags floating in the water around you or near you? Or maybe you've driven over a plastic bag before and seen it pick up in the wind and start flying around in the air. But have you ever stopped and thought about what happens to these plastic bags that you just randomly come in contact with? Well, the answer is quite simple. They eventually stop and rest somewhere, either on land or in a body of water, and they continue to pollute the earth. Enacting the legislation of banning the use of plastic bags will reduce the amount of trash in our environment and our oceans. My name is Morgan Rolfe, and I am a biology major and STEM scholar at Coker University. I take the earth and our environment very seriously. I am always interested in trying to find new ways to protect our environment and wildlife. In this speech, I will be talking about how plastic bags are affecting our environment, why we should authorize the banning of plastic bags, and what you can do to help. Now, let's go into a little more detail about those. How are plastic bags affecting our environment? Pollution and chemicals are good examples of how plastic bags are affecting our earth. These bags can make their way into the soil and release toxic chemicals. Over time, these chemicals can break down and absorb into the soil itself. Then, wild animals come along, not knowing what's in it, and mistakenly eat the soil or the organisms in the soil, causing them to have a lot of health issues and sometimes fatal problems. According to the article, How Do Plastic Bags Affect Our Environment? It says that the three most troubling problems plastic bags present are wildlife harm, clogged sewage systems, and aesthetic deterioration. Animals suffer by accidentally ingesting the bags and mistaking them for food, and then suffering from serious health problems. This typically leads to a long and slow, painful death. Plastic bags can travel in runoff water and get discarded into storm sewers, which clogs up the pipes and blocks the flow of water. And lastly, plastic bags have a huge impact on the aesthetic deterioration of the environment and our economy. It makes our cities look really dirty and ugly, and it can also cause human health issues. Now that you know how plastic bags are bad for the earth, let's focus on why we should ban them. Wait, were all those negative reasons not good enough? No? I'll continue. Based on the article, 12 Compelling Reasons for Banning Plastic Bags, it says we should ban plastic bags because they are polluting coastlines, waterways, and oceans where they damage animals and ecosystems. Not only do they affect the earth and wildlife, but they also affect your own health, like the water you drink or the air that you breathe. That should be enough to get your attention, but just in case it's not, check out these numbers. In the article, Why is Banning Plastic Bags So Important?, it provides evidence that almost 130 countries have either banned or taxed plastic bags. California was the first state in the U.S. to enact this legislation. An article from ABC News says that since the policy took effect, the founding organization of the bill has reported a substantial reduction in plastic bag litter over the entire state. For the 2010 annual beach cleanup, they reported that there were 65,000 plastic bags scattered all over the beach, and they have now decreased by 72% in 2017. Now that you know the reasons why we should ban plastic bags, let's talk about how we can make that happen. All you have to do is use better alternatives. You can use biodegradable materials instead. You can use boxes or reusable bags such as cloth bags, brown bags, or mesh bags. We could also start a petition to bring this into the light so that more people will know about it and spread the word. It needs to be something people are aware of. Another way you could help would be to contact your government and start enacting the legislation of banning plastic bags. Join campaigns, do some community service, pick up trash, and get involved in your community. Anything you do will help and make a huge impact. Over time, plastic has become a greater issue and huge problem in our world. It is our job to keep it safe, healthy, and clean. It's time to stand up and make a change about it now, or soon it will be too late. We don't get a second Earth or a backup plan. This is it, and each day we are destroying it more and more. Now, take a second and really think about what you do in your day-to-day life. How much plastic do you use? Do you recycle any of it? Do you actually throw it away, or do you kind of just toss it out your car window? Or maybe does it sometimes fly out of your car window, or you just drop it out of your car? I get it. We all make careless mistakes from time to time or don't realize it, but we have to put a stop to it now. Enacting the legislation of banning the use of plastic bags will reduce the amount of trash in our environment and our oceans. Now that you know how plastic bags are affecting our earth, why we should ban them, and what you can do to help, I hope you will realize how truly important this is, and that you will help me in this fight to continue to keep our world healthy and clean. Thank you.